I just was going to comment on the last question that I had a mystery solved unknowingly. No one could solve my excessive sweating. I didn't sweat any time except at nighttime. And then I woke up like as if someone poured a 5-gallon bucket over me, and it was disgusting. And when I was diagnosed with morbidly severe sleep apnea, it was almost on a level of narcolepsy, and got on the BiPAP machine. All of a sudden, and then the doctor didn't even know anything about my sweating issue. It just wasn't relative to the conversation. But when I got on that machine, my sweating stopped immediately. And when he described what was happening each night before getting on the machine, was that it was just as if you held someone underwater, choking them out and watching them fight. Then all of a sudden you're comes out and gets that breath and then goes right back to choking you. You said you'd be pretty sweaty too by a night of all that. And so it was just a weird mystery solved, where I'd gone to all these specialists and they're like, well, he doesn't have any problems here or there, but it turned out to be the morbidly severe sleep apnea, unfortunately.
Well, good. And Rick, what day are you on your transformation?
Well, I don't know if your coach was able to explain what happened to me. I got a crazy life-threatening bacterial infection in my feet, both feet, called pseudomonis, and was put on antibiotics for a couple of weeks and nothing happened. It's an antibiotic-resistant strain of bacteria, and I had to end up in the hospital for 12 days and almost lost my legs and my life, and had to stay on another month nearby the hospital. And so I've just been doing as Skylar, I believe, mentioned earlier, about doing the no sugar, no flour, because I haven't been able to be on my feet. I'm literally had my legs extended and elevated still. I'm out of all the danger health-wise. They're just waiting for the holes on my feet to close up.
Okay, so awesome. Well, Rick, here's what I want you to do. So when you get back up on your feet, I want you to tell your coach to hit your restart button. We'll just start you back on a day one, because I'm going to tell you, with sleep apnea, people reverse sleep apnea. So I don't think you're going to need a CPAP machine by the time you end up doing this.
Oh, I haven't been on one since the fall, and I've lost 147 pounds and got off my BiPAP machine. I still have it sitting over there. I'm trying to find someone that can use it, that needs it still.
Oh, fantastic. Well, congratulations. Oh, yeah, man. So, well, Rick, and when you get done, we got to tell your story, man. That's almost as good as my client that got hit by a bus. It's like they got hit by a bus and they still came back around and did it, man. That's a heck of an inspirational story, brother.
Well,
you wild man. So yeah.
And Rick, I'm so sorry to hear that happened to you. I'm sure that was just really devastating to deal with. I mean, I've never even heard of such a thing. So my goodness, heart goes out to you.
The funny thing is, people kept asking, well, how do you feel? And walk in every time and ask you how you feel. I said, well, that's the wrong question, because I feel fantastic every single day. I felt just like this. But they're like, at some point in the process, I didn't let even my mom, my son, or Angela know that they had said, listen, we've already scheduled you for your double leg amputation. You've already lost your legs. We're just trying to save your life at this point. And I was just like, clear, cancel, clear, delete. Like, would you, stop saying that, anyway, miracles. They finally found something that started to work, because they weren't finding anything. They just came in with the most nonchalant face, like, yeah, we're just still not finding, and I'm like, well, what would happen then? I mean, you sound like you're running out of choices. Like, well, you would die, and I'm just like, what? And so they finally found something that started working, and, they have to grow something in a petri dish. And anyway, it was just ridiculous. I can't explain it, but I never felt sick at any time during the whole process, and just seemed like I was in some other fake movie or something like that. But I have these giant holes on my feet and
what
disgusting stuff coming out. But
well, brother, so God loves you, right? You're a miracle. You're literally a miracle. You're a miracle. God saved your legs. He saved your life. And what a story, man.